I'm taking you into a hidden World War II tunnel on Alderney in the Channel Islands. Military bunkers are all over the island, like the Odeon, an observation installation that you can go inside. Behind the Odeon are many gun emplacements and underground bunkers. There are also many forts, like this star fort called Castle Essex, under which is the hidden tunnel. To find it, look for the old barn sign and head up the grass track. I marked up this map to show where the hidden entrances are. The approach to the entrance is through thick undergrowth. Since the end of the war, over 70 years ago, soil has washed down from the rock face, partially blocking it. First, I want to see what I'm getting into. Now I'm going to try and crawl in. Looks a bit forbidding, don't you think? I slid in easy enough, but getting out is going to be messy. The Germans used prisoners of war to cut the tunnel through very hard limestone. Many died in here. Not a happy thought, is it? I wonder what I will find. It looks like I've got a moth for company. It looks like the tunnel curves to the left. Notice the green staining where the water drained through the limestone has brought algae with it. See the old power cable still in place on the left, on the floor? I'm checking the roof to make sure it's safe as I go. I see a rockfall ahead. I'd better go careful and see if it's safe to go on. It looks like a bad roof fall. The wooden pegs driven into holes in the rock supported lights at one time. I will keep going. It looks like the ceiling props rotted and collapsed. As I climb over the rocks, I need to be careful not to fall or dislodge any rocks on me. The ceiling is letting in a lot of water. It looks rather black and wet ahead. My biggest fear is falling into a deep water-filled pit. Here are the remains of the rotted ceiling supports. This looks interesting. Another tunnel on the right. This is more of a cavern than a tunnel. I'm going to look around in here. There is a lot of water in here. The black stuff covering the floor is quite soft, and I wonder if it is deep. I'm treading very carefully. The black stuff is rotted wood. This must have been a storage area for munitions. The timber racks have collapsed and decayed over the 70-odd years, and this is all that is left. The black stuff is ankle deep. I am just going to turn and look back. Prisoners of war died in here. I hope there's nothing creeping up behind me. No ghosts. I'm all alone in this spooky place, and it's really giving me the creeps. I'm going to move on. Sooner I'm out of here, the better. Okay, something on my left. I was going back, but the tunnel can't be much longer. There might be something worth seeing now I'm so close. Another storage chamber. The same rotted remains on the floor, and the water is much deeper by the look of it. Looks like another chamber on the right. I wonder if there's anything in there. I had better keep going. This is much longer than I imagined. I will pick up my pace. Oops. Looks like the tunnel is curving to the left again. I've got company. A moth, poor little critter, might have been trapped in here since 1945, waiting for someone like me to show the way out. Another rockfall. Just a small one this time. Looks safe enough. It's amazing that algae can grow here without light. Here's my moth again. I suppose it is dark in here. I'm switching the torch off and looking back. Ah! Now you know what I feel like. Daylight at last. Let's get the hell out of here. What the heck? The remains of a vehicle by the looks of it. A side valve updraft carburetor engine by the looks of it. The front and back are connected by the prop shaft, but no sign of the chassis. By the way it is sunk in the ground, it was probably abandoned in 1945. This is the end of the expedition into the unknown. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along.